We are ready. We are live. And we are back. Hello, Chuck. Hello, Colin. Colin was redeeming first. You love to see it. There's 5 seconds left of the thing, but it doesn't matter. Welcome, everyone. How the devil are we? We're with Bilbao, and it's safe to say our start to this season has not been very, very good. We sit 16th, doing our best Nepenthes impression there, with one win in our opening 7 games, 3 draws, and 3 defeats, including a horrible one away at home to Las Palmas by a 0-0, who sit above us in 15th on head-to-head because their only win of the season is away to us. The positive, though, is that we won our opening Europa League game against Aston Villa, and we start today's stream with 2 tough games. Atalanta away, who beat us 4-2 last season, and Barcelona away as well. Yes, I did change that. Perfect. And so let's just get right into it. We have Atalanta in 4 days. And I've changed a little bit around on the tactic side of things. We've changed Marino to a box-to-box. Because it's higher up on his list than centre mid is. Even though centre mid attack, he is quite decent as a centre mid attack, but he's even better. He's better as a centre midfield support. That is where he sits. So I'm feeling like a box to box might suit him better. Gets to use more of those physicals as well. So we've done that, and then we changed Lazarte and Uriah around. So we put Uriah as a cover centre back because that's what he suits, and then we've put Lazarte to stopper because that 15 aggression should cope nicely with it. And he's starting to improve. He's at 18 years of age. He should improve nicely for that. But yeah, Atalanta last year in the Europa League group stage beat us 4-2 at the San Mamés. So it's not necessarily going to be a game that we want to face. And then we play Barcelona 3 days later. So could be worse. Total Football, welcome in the building. Busy times indeed. And then obviously Valladolid after the Barcelona game. So that should be a nice game where we can rest some players, and Partizan away as well, before Valencia, Betis and Madrid, who have all started the season very well. So having the good start to the season was possibly the best thing that we could have done, and we didn't do it. So now we go into the tough part, struggling for form and coming into games where you probably would want form. So yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Seanasea, of course, he deserves an international call up, even if he's not starting right now. Michael out with physio, but yeah, the one thing is nice as well is that certain players are now starting to develop. Which is good news. We need to start. I also realised on my staff preferences, on my responsibilities, that my head of youth development has the best judging ability and potential, which will give me more accurate star rating reports on some of these players to see if they actually are the heights that they are. Because I did a little bit of look on thingy for just a couple of players' potentials that I was intrigued in, and this guy has high Lazarte at 4-star potential. Has a higher potential ability than Coldo does, even though Coldo is predicted to be 5-star. So that's kind of where we're looking at. How's this save been so far? History would be there. We're in the 4th season. Hi Colin. So yeah, first season we won the league on head-to-head in the last minute of the season. So if I go back to there, we won it in the last minute of the game. Like 95th minute with 4 added on. We ended up winning the title. And Naki Williams smashed in 38 league goals that season, and we won the league. Least amount of defeats in the league as well. Very, very good season. Season 2 we came 5th. Just missing out on Champions League. We bottled it towards the end of the season. Few rough results didn't help our cause. And then the season after that, we finished 6th on head-to-head. So we've dropped positions every season. So we're progressively getting worse in terms of league position. But we won the Copa del Rey last season. So that was good. And then this season, we have struggled to start. And we might have spent a lot of money on Ruben Galindo. Ignore the transfer fee. That will be hit as well. But it's paid over a lot of installments. So we're going to be out of money for a while. But we do have £36.5 million in transfer budget in the bank, which we will be using to do the youth intake. What's the aim if you've already won the league? The aim is to, take over the world. He's loan listed again. As he needs regular first team football. He would be at that point where he needs regular first team football. We're not going to give that to him, but we could give him regular B team games. He would definitely be more the CM or the AM. But we could. How much are you? That is quite a good loan deal. Can play against own team as well. Let's lock that in. We wouldn't want this. They're going to probably want a little bit of money, considering that we're not going to... what's he currently on contract-wise? Breakthrough prospect. The thing is that he is... What's in his contract? 10.5... Yeah. So, he's probably not necessarily going to be one that we are playing this season because of the midfield rebuild we did over the summer. Not in terms of necessarily, like, we've started Marino instead of Seanasea, but in terms of the backups that we've now put in. But yeah, so the aim is to develop the young squad that we are building and then go and win the league again and become dominant in Spain and then win the Champions League as well. That's the aim of the save. But yeah, we're starting to phase out Inaki Williams a little bit now. Obviously, this is not the real Jeremy Pino. He's been renamed in the last stream. He's deteriorating. Why are you deteriorating? That is not necessarily what we want to see. But yeah, so we're hoping for... I need to look through the B team and see who is playing a lot in the B team and who is not, because the reason why we put a load of players into the B team is so they could get game time. And if they're not playing in the B team, then that is not good news. And we need to loan them out so they can get game time, which we will do in January. Adamola Lookman still plays for Atalanta. Interesting. And so yeah, he's developing nicely now. 6'2", can play left back or can play centre back or right back if I remember rightly. Yeah. Fullback, he's more of a defensive fullback, but you could make him more there, and he can play with both feet as well, which would be quite good as well and useful. So is he playing for the B team, right? Affiliates, Bilbao Athletic. I could have just clicked here. B team. So who's playing? So we've got no goalkeeper right now in the B team, which is fun, because he is unregistered. Interesting. But we might need to promote a goalkeeper up. That's fine. Rahima Doom. Manek Gill is playing, okay, as the shadow striker. So not necessarily a lot of the higher potential players in the team. He's 20 years old and is not really going to hit that 4.5-star potential. But yeah, so there's a few players in there, and then there's a lot of players that can play in here that just aren't playing, so might be worth, especially some of these 4.5-star players, might be better getting a loan. But yeah, we need to start the loan farm in a development list, for sure. Because we need to get players out on loan and get them out quickly, if we're going to want to win things this season. Well, not wins this season, but win the things in future seasons. But yeah, a win against Atalanta away from home would be very nice way to start the stream. I don't think it's gonna happen. Community outreach there. That's fine. Sort the training calendar out. There's an international break in October. I forget that. We'll give them the Sunday off in the international break because we're nice like that. People can't say I'm a nice manager. But yeah, so and we do need to win. I don't think we need to win against Atalanta, but definitely a draw would probably be like the worst result I'd want, just purely on the basis that we're not if we can get a good start to the Europa League group stage, it allows us then to challenge for that top 8 spot, which is where we want to be. I mean, if we could pick up the Europa League this season, that would be quite nice, especially considering the fact we got to the semis last season. We've proven that we can get there. And so under 19s are still doing well. You are a new gen. Only 3-star. Don't we have a like 4-star goalkeeper? We have a 2 3-stars and a 2.5-star. I could have sworn we had a 5. No, we don't. There are 5-star goalkeepers out there, but we don't have one. So maybe bringing one of them in on loan this, like, if we look at shortlist, get rid of this. I'm fairly certain this guy is a 5-star potential goalkeeper. He's a 4.5-star potential goalkeeper. 6 foot's the only issue with him. He's 5-star and 6'2". He is inconsistent and injury prone. That is not good news. Fairly professional. Good handling. Yeah, 14 at 16 years. 14 handling at 16 years of age is not bad. He might be worth a little. He's probably gonna be. I mean, he's only got a 13 mil release fee. He's gonna be expensive. Yeah, if we just remove that for a second, it's a monthly contribution of 75k. So if we do, it's going to be about 450k to loan him for 6 months and get him Basque. It's not the worst decision in the world, but they'd want him to. They'd want the optional future fee and the bonus if we win the Copa del Rey. Can we remove that? Can play against own team. Right, that's fine. I'm happy to do that. To get a 5-star potential goalkeeper in. For 6 months. And we have a good relationship with Brendan Rodgers, apparently, so that's something. Right, they want us to play Kappa instead of Gorosabel, which is an interesting one. It might be purely because of the fact Kappa's an important player and Gorosabel isn't. We also dropped the fullbacks onto support to try and see if defensively that helps us out a little bit. Galadima, are you improving? You are improving, which is good, especially physically. Because he's better as a fullback defend. So we're hoping that maybe, like, because, like, Berenguer is very much an attacking player that we just don't fit into our team. We're trying this front three for the foreseeable just because we want to start developing Serrano, who's now 22, to get him up towards that 4-star potential. And then obviously Galindo is very good. And Torreira he's back down to 2.5-star. But we're hoping again, at 18 years of age, this is the age and time where they need to start playing because then they're going to start getting these arrows, these upward arrows like Galindo's got. They need first team football, which is why 18-year-olds we're not signing too many of right now. Unless we can sign them for cheap and then loan them out. We need to start loaning players out as soon as they sort of hit 18. Thank you, Chuck. It's Europa League time, which means you know what we got to do. We got to mute the music. We got to pause the music because we send the assistant. Corner is headed away, but it's back to them. Whipped into the back post, Padilla claims. Obviously, we're playing Padilla in goal because we sold Unai Simon in the summer, which is why we have like the 30 odd million in the bank. And Padilla is what? 4-star potential, I believe? So, like, he's not got bad potential on him. Torreira, I mean, that's not very good from you, Torreira. But he didn't really have the support. He probably should have played back. Correa's in, and we're 1-0 down, so that's always fun.
Emotional damage.
We did drop the tempo to try and keep possession more. And it helped us beat Girona 5-1, but this will be the test now, how we can do. Serrano is not done very well there. It's a young front line as well. It's two 18-year-olds and a 22-year-old. There's no experience really in that front line, which is why Inaki Williams is good still to have around, even if he is on 240 grand a week. Uri, Vencedor, Torreira, where's the run? It's towards Serrano but headed away. Berenguer coming forward from left back. He's right-footed, which is going to be a bit of an issue, and Marino fires over. There's going to be no real whipped crosses. A good left back is what we need. And we had the chance to get one in the summer, and he accepted a new deal at Sociedad with more playing time than what he initially was on and what we thought we could get him on. So, that's not fun. But Berenguer's whipped it in, and Galindo has equalised! He's got a bit of a knock, but we will try and see if we can nurse him through this one. This is lovely play. This is where having the more attack-minded Berenguer at left back does help. In the box there, whipping in the ball. Galindo heading in at the back stick. You love to see it. Encourage. 1-1 away from home. I will take a draw. I will take a draw. What is it? What is his injury? A foot injury. Okay, that's the... Keep getting shots away. You're doing well. It's 1-1 away from home. It's not the worst result in the world, especially if we can turn this around here. Marino finds Galindo. That's where the foot injury might be coming in and playing an effect. Is it hampering him? 2 seconds. You okay? Yeah. Just a loud bang, that's all. Okay. What?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
You sure about that one? Guillamon. Oh, Marino's free on the edge of the box. He's drilled it wide. He's had a couple of chances like that in this game. He's now just sitting on the edge. I like that little box-to-box in there. Ruggieri. Hisaj. Has he moved from Lazio to Atalanta? Interesting. Okoli. Can we nip in and win this back? It's played out to the left back, who's got a load of space down here. And he's taken on Gorosabal. The cross is in. And Padilla's had to tip over, and that is going to be the highlight. You would think. The near miss of there. And that's why Lazate's in his team. 6'6", he should win stuff like that in the air a lot of the time. He's on a 6.4 right now, but I'm okay with what we've done so far. Galindo, sensible. I mean, Torreira's looked like he's trying to get in behind. He's won the header there, but he's not found a teammate, which is not good news. But the keeper's gone long, and we will pick up that loose ball. So that's nice. Uri, Vencedor, Gorosabal, Torreira, Marino. Let's not lose possession there. That is not the best pass. It's into Pacina, and this has come from our misplaced pass, and it's hit the bar. We've got away with one there. We have got away with one. Nico Serrano on a 6.5 is concerning me slightly. It's 67 minutes. We probably should look. We've now got 2 injuries. Marino will come off for Seanasea. How is Seanasea as a box-to-box? His best role is a CM attack. but I'm going to keep him as the BBM. I think that works nicely. Vencedor not playing well. Turrientes is the one we signed to replace him as the anchor. We can't risk Galindo. We're going to bring in Aki Williams on. We're going to bring in Aki Williams on. See if he can come up with something. The Ghanaian international, the main man for season 1 that fired us to a league title. Soppy. I'm not going to try and pronounce that centre-back surname. I will have a terrible time of pronouncing it and butchering it. I mean, Lazate's missed out there, but Padilla is out like a flash to win that back for us. Berenguer, you're one of the more experienced members of the team there. That is a terrible pass. And Bogger, and it's in. Correa looked onside. He is onside.
Emotional damage.
And we find ourselves 2-1 down with 10 minutes to go. And that's come from... Both their goals have come from us losing possession in quite poor positions, really. Now, all of a sudden, everyone's anxious. Not really what we want to see. Right, okay. So if we bring Rodriguez on for Serrano, we'll move Berenguer forward. And do we bring Yeremy Pino on? I don't know if Yeremy Pino is the right move. I think I'll keep Torreira right now. It might be changing Guillamon, but I don't know if I want to do that whilst he's on a 7.0. Pressured by the feedback, overwhelmed by the feedback. It looks like we're heading to defeat in Italy, which is kind of what was expected, really. Marino's demotivated, which is not good news. Not the start we wanted, especially when we've got Barcelona away next, who have won the last 2 league titles, I'm fairly certain. Yeah. Galindo out for 1 to 2 days, Marino out for 1 to 2 days as well. Okay. They should be back in time for Barcelona. Where does that put us in? Okay, it keeps us in 16th. It puts us into 16th. It's not great. But like our next couple of Europa League games should be winnable. And Partizan, Legia, Trabzonspor, like they should all be winnable games. They should all be winnable. Sanse left out by Spain. It's not surprising he's not playing a lot. Lasser dropping big numbers in training. Right, let's praise the training. I think you're training really well. Ivan Ors, I think you're training really well as well. You're training your DM playing position. What? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like, DM... If he's playing that DM support role, yeah, it's very nice for it. Especially, what, for the B team? Coldo is improving. You love to see it. Oranga dropping in good ratings as well. We've got a lot of potential in this team. Just not necessarily right now is it necessarily putting in the results that we would want to see. Which is not necessarily the news we want to see. Bernat Turrientes is improving nicely. At some point we need to upgrade our facilities. Uriah at 30. Uriah at 30 is probably coming towards the time in a couple of seasons where he's going to start deteriorating, and we're going to need... We're looking to have Lazarte at 22 kind of ready to take over the man... Lazarte at 18, he is currently, but looking to take over the mantle sort of in the next couple... Like, in the next... He's taking it over now, realistically, because Inigo Martinez's contract is expiring in the summer, and I don't know necessarily... He does have a 10 league game extension on it, so I don't know... Your determination has dropped, okay. He's developing, but mainly physically. I mean, physically is not the worst in the world. Emmanuel, like, is it worth bringing you in at 25? It's potentially worth a contract. What does he want? Emergency cover. You can drop his wage down. If you can drop it down to 13, we'll talk. There we go. I think that's okay. Ivan is okay. That's an interesting one. What's your potential? 3.5. Yeah. I feel like I need to get a lot of these players out on loan to like at like 16. I need to get a lot of them out on loan, playing like football down in like the 3rd tier. Even if it means they have to play against our B team at time to time. We'll do it to there. Guerrero warns about Fatty, of course. Julian Guerrero, Spain under 19s manager. Was the under 19s manager at Bilbao for a year. Interesting. He's not necessarily the best. What are we on with the board? We're on a C+ right now. Okay. They're happy with the board culture and the football that we're playing, just not necessarily the results right now. Which is expected from young players, because I feel like they're not going to be firing on all cylinders. Not necessarily straight away. If Galindo's mental's improved, then he will become a world-class shadow striker. And that is what we want. Which is why we spend the ridiculous amount of money we did. Because we know if he does hit those heights, that we know he has the potential to be able to. We've got a player on our hands. The same with Ivan Torreira. If they can both hit those heights, I'm not... Valiente is on loan. That is good. 6-month loan. Nice. He will get Basque nationality. That means we have a 5-star potential goalkeeper now into position. It might be a case that we, in a couple of years' time, bring him in. Right, there's a couple of people not fit. Right, let's bring Seanasea in. Who's Seanasea wanted by? Tottenham and Hertha. We'll play Berenguer. Gorosabel can be replaced. What's Kappa's pace? 13-13. Gorosabel is 14-14. No, even a tired Gorosabel right now is probably better at going up against Ansu Fati. We're going to start Inaki Williams ahead of Galindo, where he's just come back from injury. The same way we're not starting Marino for the same reason. Because we sold Thingy. We didn't sell Martin. Is it Rojo? No, it's not Rojo. Fonderea actually has very decent potential apparently in this game. He might become an absolute beast for us. Especially more possibly as a trequartista. But yeah, right, this is what we're going with. Away to Barcelona. It's going to be a big game. It's Roger Schmidt, so it's probably 4-4-2 Barcelona. Torres and Ansu Fati. The media have been on our backs now. Let's get into it. Come on, boys. Encourage. A win here would be great for our prospects of moving up the league. But it's very unlikely in this game that we're going to win. I mean, we have won at the Nou Camp in this save already. And that's nice. Guillemont, Serrano, Inaki Williams is in behind. Inaki Williams, oh, what a start! One high up the pitch by Seanasea. Serrano first time through. No one's picked up Inaki Williams. And he slotted it past to Sagans at the near post. And what a start. And then Sanse's got injured. Amazing. So that means Marino's coming in. Not necessarily what we'd want 12 minutes into the game when we're trying. And now Torreira's got injured. What's happened? Foot injury. How have they both got foot injuries within the space of 4 minutes? What is going on here? Right, Ruben, on you come. Galindo on the corners. Lazarte, oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the old Denver. What a chance that is to go 2-0 up at the Nou Camp. Lazarte, Guillemon, back to Padilla. He's gone long. Is Serrano going to chase that down? I mean, he's going to try and chase Frankie de Jong at centre-back, but he's not going to work. Ansu Fati, Torres is in behind, and he's equalised. This is a great goal.
Emotional damage.
"15 decisions on Padilla there, and he's chose to drill that long. Interesting. Berenguer, Marino. Again, that's an interesting pass. Are we going to get caught on the counter? No. Padilla claims that one. And that's the end of the highlight. That was a very, very quick highlight. Hernandez. Vencedor has won that nicely, but Marino has lost out. Ferran Torres is in behind and has hit the post. Ferran Torres is causing us a bit of an issue again. He's caused us a few issues in this save. Right, Goretzka's on an injury, so we're gonna... Right, why am I getting my right back to man mark their striker? Let's tight mark him, trigger press, and go in hard on the tackles on Goretzka and thingy. Show Ferran... What's Ferran Torres? I'm fairly certain it's only reasonable. Let's show him onto his weaker side then. Wait, was that the right person? Yeah, Ferran Torres. Araujo into Frankie. It's Araujo and Frankie de Jong at the back. Vencedor's put in a decent challenge. I probably shouldn't have played Vencedor and Sanse, considering they both dislike big matches. Ferran Torres in. Xavi Simons drills over the bar. Barcelona are a bit on top here. Let's just drop from attacking to positive, just to see if that can shore us up a little bit. And not allow us to be so open at the back. Half time at 1-1. And if we can win at the Nou Camp, all of a sudden our season looks a lot better. Well, it doesn't, but it feels like there's positives to come from this season. Galindo, Vencedor, Gorosabel. And he's played it long. And Naki Williams is in behind. Oh, he's dinked it. It's sensational. It's a wonderful ball from Gorosabel. Great touch from Inaki Williams. And then the composure to dink ter Stegen for his second of the game. And we've scored straight from kickoff in the second half. And now we lead at the Nou Camp. And it moves us up into 12th place in the league, which is very nice. Behind Sevilla and Las Palmas, who I believe we've both lost to this. No, we drew to Sevilla 3-3 at home. Corner whipped in, it's back stick, headed away, headed and then claimed by Padilla. The one thing with Barcelona playing two strikers is it stops the short rolls out, but they've let Lazarte free here. Guillemon, Berenguer, Serrano, this is lovely football. Inside, Vencedor. Oh, the run was there. Uri's played it long, and Galindo's not beaten Hernandez in the air. Gavi, Hernandez is now coming forward. Can we win it back? Gavi dropping deep. Araujo. Carlos Soler is on. That's probably for Ferran Torres. Dembele. No, it's not for Ferran Torres. And Ferran Torres equalises again.
Emotional damage.
We've told to tight mark him. And he's free as a bird in the box. Uri stepped out. No, that's Marino marking him there. He's absolutely just run off Guillemon. And Padilla can't keep it out. And for all the good work to go into the lead again, we've thrown it away again. The madness of how a draw actually puts us into the bottom three right now. But a win moves us into like the top 12. That's a terrible pass. Dembele, can we win this back, please? Dembele's beaten Galindo for pace, and Ansu Fati has won a header.
Emotional damage.
Berenguer's on a 6.3. Right, Rodriguez, on you come. Lazard, that right-hand side has not done great. Guillemon's on a 6.3, or 6.7, but he's on a 6.5, he's on a yellow. And then Lazarte might be the one to make way next, but Barcelona have turned this around annoyingly. Berate, because we've allowed them to overturn been behind twice and now lead with 10 minutes to go. Let's up the tempo a little bit. We're going to leave ourselves a little bit more open with our mentality. And we're going to try and push for this equaliser. Galindo is looking very, very tired. As I said, we didn't expect to beat Barcelona, but if we could nip in and win a header here, which we did, but it doesn't fall to us. Christensen looks offside. He's missed it anyway. He wasn't. Is there going to be a highlight for us? Anything? Anything in the final minute? Nope. Two injuries in the opening 12 minutes did not help us there. But we still gave a good account of ourselves. But with 6 points from our opening 8 games, and we are in 18th. We are currently in the relegation zone. "12 days and 2 weeks. Pulled ankle ligaments on both of them. This international break comes at a time where it's probably needed. I actually think playing positive worked in that last game. Fonderella. He was the one that had decent... Yeah, because that 20 determination. He has thingy done it, yeah. 25 mil. No. What would the loan be? Prefer not to loan him, that's fair enough. Cucurella. He just has pace, really. His mentals aren't great. I'm going to leave him to develop at Barcelona for a little bit. Like, a lot of these players we already have tied up onto Basque nationality. So, like I'm down to let Padilla build this season if it's a poor season. Just hope it doesn't get us sacked. They wanted us to qualify for the Europa League, which is not happening right now. But again, let's see. It's not going well, chat. 2 defeats to start stream. And we're finding this season a little bit tough going, which is surprising considering them. It's kind of like how Chelsea are doing. We've spent a load of money, and now we're struggling with the players we've got. Our under-19s, though, again, just absolutely smashing the league. Emmanuel has got it. Garmendia. Fractured cheekbone, centre specialist. Let's not play you for injury. Rather not affect your development by aggravating that injury. How did you? How did you? You fractured your cheekbone following a late tackle. How high was that tackle in training? How high was that? How high was that tackle? Jesus Christ. But we come back to Valladolid, which is a game we must win now. I don't know if... Because we concede a lot of goals in the penalty area. And I don't know why. Because I've tried so many different reasons as to why. Long range shots is like... Long range shots I can understand. What is Padilla's potential? It's 4-star, isn't it? It's now 3.5. A goalkeeper might be useful. He's the same, but he's got the higher potential, and he's older, isn't he? Yeah, 24. 9 positioning on him, whereas Padilla has, what, 15 positioning? Padilla is he is improving, that's the thing. It's not... Let's not dump on him just yet. I mean, our B team are now top of the league, which is nice. How are they doing? 6 wins, 3 draws, and a defeat. Who did they lose to? Osasuna's B team. Interesting. I mean, Barcelona do have 2 games in hand, though, so we're not counting our chickens very highly. He's got the highest pass completion, which is nice, I suppose. Just not necessarily what we want. Angel Ribeiro. Oh, he's looking tasty soon. He just needs to improve his technicals. But he's at the B team. He's developing nicely. Inconsistent is a worry, but if he keeps performing and developing, he will be a very nice BBM. That is faux show. Scouting finished. Yeah, this is the left back we wanted to sign in the summer. And then he signed an important player. He's still dubious about transfer. Signing players from Sociedad. Signing players from rival clubs never necessarily does the world of good. I think that's kind of what I'm finding. I feel like now we might be going towards trying to get them in early on frees rather than trying to loan and buy. It might be the way we have to go. Spain are unbeaten in 56 matches in this save. It's very good. We can start building towards having the vast majority of the Spain squad. That would be amazing. This is a relegation 3-pointer, chat. He's doing okay. Training nicely. What are we training you as? The track, yeah. We'll praise your training. Lewandowski has won the Ballon d'Or. I'm always surprised that it's now in October, but I think that's where it's been coded into because of the World Cup this year. Well, last year. No. It's mad to think that that World Cup was 9 months ago. So Alvaro Arbeloa is managing Valladolid. Interesting. I mean, we need to win. Raul Lecue has turned professional. Oh, he looks ambitious. He looks like he could become a real player for us. I've already forgotten like the routes. Yeah, same. We do not be happy in press conference whilst we are not in form. I feel like our older players are not performing in training right now, which is not good news. So they are injured. So like Inigo Martinez, he is on the way out. Like your club captain, like Kappa, it's not very good. Like this guy, not like you're 18 years of age. You're Something tells me you need a loan move. I don't care where you kind of go. Like, I'm happy just to loan you out and get you out of the club. Inaki Williams on a 6.5. Like, it's not great. Bought you in because 4.5-star potential for you to do well. Like, you're not developing right now. He's not happy. The fact that I've criticized him on a 6.7. I probably should have criticized his development because of the fact he's got a load of. I've literally criticized you twice in one day. That is fair. Larategi, you are out of contract. Yeah, you can go. Let's get you out. Star player, yes, off to IB for you go. Off to the party land you go. Like, I'm happy to loan you straight away to Ibiza. Get you, just star player, get you playing. Right, we need a win here. Torreira is out. Yeah, I'm going to put Galindo there. I'm actually going to start. Yeah, no, I'm going to start Inaki Williams. What am I thinking? Right, where is Ribeiro? Right, Ribeiro on for Sansei. Torreira out. Let's bring in. Where is he? Is he on loan? Because we definitely didn't sell him. Why are you ineligible? Oh, because you're playing another match on the same day. Ah, okay. Where is Bolaños? Where is Bolaños? Oh, he's been renamed to Pino, hasn't he? That's why I'm forgetting that. I'm an idiot. That's who's been renamed. He's not developing right now. He might be worth taking some time out of the squad. But Mata, your pace is not great. Michael. Again, the same thing, but you know what? We're going to bring Michael onto the bench for Torreira right now. The thing is with Torreira, he's really good, but he's red injury prone. Orange injury prone. He's too enough. Like, if he develops, I just want to be able to see if I can get that Borja Simon. Yeah, you're more an attack-minded player. You can sit in that midfield. I'm really. Hello, Graham. How are you? And hello, Woider as well. Sorry, I didn't say hello to you when your message popped up. That is poor of me. That is poor of me. I apologize. Right, we need to win here. A win against Valladolid here is what we need. Bit of a morale boosting win. Get us up the table. Right, Lazarte. Nice. Into your right. Vencedor. Marino. Galindo. Gorosabal. Vencedor. Gorosabal. He's found Galindo. Ruben Galindo. Oh, it's a great save. I just need your mentals to improve. If your mentals improve tenfold in the next year or so, you're going to be an absolute monster. Guillemon, it's whipped in. It's another corner. It's another corner, chat. Galindo will whip it in. You've got Lazarte 6'6" noggin there. You've whipped it over him. Your corners are up to 13, right? Let's not concede here. St. Graven's long throw. Headed away. Marino heads for forward. But it's back to St. Graven. Pacheco. Aguado. Long ball forward. Padilla's come and not claimed. That is not good news. It's offside though. It is offside. We have had an early scare there. Weissman scored a fair few goals in the Copa del Rey against us last season. I'm actually going to mark him. I'm going to get Uri to man mark him. Mark specific player, Sean Weissman. Benfica have already put shoulder up for transfer. Why? What's gone on there? Javi Sanchez, right, can we... João Gomez. It's played long, we've lost the header there. That's not good news. And we've lost the tackle there. This is not good news. And we just allowed him to walk through. Uri's cleared it off the line the first time and then has just got off the line. He's just walked off the line. What is going on? What is this season? It's just a long ball over the top, which we had just have not picked up. He does brilliantly to get off the line and just decides I'm going to run away from the ball when it's going back towards that area. What are you doing? This very much has Chertonovo. This very much has Chertonovo vibes right now. Like season 3 Chertonovo vibes right now. And 19th right now, chat. We're given a free kick. Are we going to have to go back to a 3 at the back? Galindo on the free kick. Please, Ruben. Oh, it's not too far away either. Galindo, free kick in. Marino's header, it's straight at Sevilla. Sevilla, even. Right, the free kick's gone long, right. We've won the header. Inaki Williams, Marino, he's taken way too long on the ball. He is being caught out so much there. Machis is in. Padilla saves. Oh, what is going wrong with this? What is going on with this team? Lazarte heads away. Cross whip back in. Uri heads behind. We are not in a good place right now. Right, Serrano's won it back and the highlight ends. Lazarte, right, come on boys. Maybe I need a playmaker in midfield. Vencedor. Guillamon, Galindo. Inaki Williams is in behind. Come on, Inaki. Come on, Inaki. Okay. Galindo provides for Inaki Williams. And it is 1-1. Right, another goal here, please. Right, that is a terrible pass. Pacheco's gone long. Right, Gorosabal, why have you not stopped this run? Okay. Do we have step up more on? No, we don't. Am I going to have to drop off more? I'm far from pleased from what I've just seen out here. I'm far from pleased with a lot of the decision making right now. Demand more. This is bottom of the league. This is bottom of the league. Well, we're in 18th, so we can't really say this is bottom of the league, can we? Javi Sanchez, Fresneda. João Gomez, Sinkgraven. They've got all the time in the world right now. All the time in the world. Cross is whipped in. Header is over the bar. Like, what are we pressing out of possession? More, we're triggering press more often. Why are we just not... Why are we not... Whenever I watch highlights of this team, I never see them put a tackle in. And yet there's... Okay, he's an 8 on aggression. Like, maybe it's... Maybe we need more aggressive boys in the team. Like, maybe we start, like, we drop Vencedor. Serrano's on a 6.7. Jeremy Pino's time. Hi, Mega. We are in conundrums, Mega. We are in major conundrum city. Like, he's got 7 aggression. Like, 17, but like 17 aggression. Like, 15. Like, maybe we need more aggressive. But, like, 14 aggression. Like, 9 on Berenguer. What's Galadima's? 8. Like, Rodriguez, 13. I'm going to try that. Bring Rodriguez in. I heard we're in 18th. Yeah. This season has been one to not write home about so far. Like, we've created a 1.24 XG here. Right, wing back defend. Is that going to work? Marino. Carl's one just over the bar. Oh. How are we drawing 1-1 at home to Real Valladolid right now? I'm probably going to lose this game. I just have a bad feeling about this. I really do. They played along right. Rodriguez is there. Marino, Jeremy Pino. That is such a poor pass. Where is that going to? I mean, we've got lucky here. Galindo, Inaki Williams, please, Inaki. I mean, I said I would take a win in any way I possibly could. I did not expect it to come like that. But I will happily take that. Right, Lazarte, Rodriguez, Uri, Galindo. Oh, that's nearly the right pass. Well done, Uri. Gorosabal, that is not the right thing from you. Do not concede now. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't care, chat. Be more disciplined in possession, time waste. Drop the tempo. This win takes us to 17th. 9 points. We've won a game, chat. Just our second win of the season. That was a good win for us. I think I know what I kind of want to do now defensively. I feel like fullback's there. I feel like going back to the wing-back defend. Not Jeremy Pino. Kevin Rodriguez back in here. Wing-back defend. I am tempted to play Torrientes for a little bit, just to add that a bit of aggression and a good tackling in the anchor. What's like Vencedor? He's 8 aggression. I know you don't need aggression for the anchor role, but maybe, just maybe. I mean, I'd take 50 million for Vencedor right now. Right, we are disappointed with our start to the season. But realistically, Europa League is only 7 points off at the moment. It's not too far off. I'm actually going to rest players for the Partizan game. I'm feeling like a season maybe... I know they want us to, reach the quarterfinal of the Europa League. Something tells me a season out of, like, a bit of time out of Europe wouldn't be horrible. But it's just a lot more of a lot more collapsing. Right, Torreira and Seanasea back fit. Seanasea will play. Torreira won't. Berenguer goes up. I'm gonna change this back to a CM attack. Keep that like that. Highly structured fluidity right now. No, I want this. Would maybe drop off more. That might work. Rajero leave for 2 weeks. We're getting a load of injuries as well. Injury proneness is something that's happening. Has performed well in training. He doesn't look like he's performing well. I mean, he's on a 7.3, but he doesn't look like he's really looking like he's going to hit the heights. And Alvarez Gona. He's playing as the CM. He's not horrible there. I feel like they're trying to shoehorn. I mean, he's going on loan to Ibiza, so that's good. That is good news. Let's beat Partizan. Right, why on my training calendar is there no match preview ahead of, like, match tactics there? Our mentoring groups need attention. That is fine. Get that sorted. Like, how are you developing? You're developing nicely. Coldo is developing. No, like, if he needs his physicals improving. This is the issue with the defenses. The high-rated defenders that we've had, they're not very quick. Like the high CA, like the high PA players. They're not necessarily the quickest for centre halves, which is a little bit concerning that they're not really going to be the most the best physically. Which there might be a bit of a thing where we develop them, sell them, and get some fit like there, because pace is very important. I feel like in FM, it's very much like FIFA. Like Galera Molina, you're 3.5-star potential. You are loan listed. Let's offer you to clubs right now. Loan offer. Offer to clubs. Get him out on loan, right? Do we bring Cap? Yeah, we're resting the team, right? Paredes and Martinez come in. We'll play Felix this game. Moncayola and Turrientes in. Sansei in. Jeremy Pino is coming on this right. Berenguer is going to come in on the left. And Naki Williams. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to switch them around. Do you have a preference? No, you have no side preference. Do you have a side preference? No. No, actually, I'm going to go this way. Right, come on, boys. Rotated team because we're playing Valencia, who are top of the league. Valencia for some reason, are doing well this FM. Like, in a lot of saves, I'm seeing Valencia are doing well. And I don't know what it is about Valencia, because they're not the best in real life. Right, come on. Come on, boys. Rotated side, but I'm hoping it will provide us with that little bit of fitness reset for Valencia in the league to be able to go and win. Man United are currently 3 from 3. I forget Man United are in the Europa League. That's not going to be fun. Paredes is playing well. Right, free kick. Berenguer, he's picked up a knock. There's a header from someone. It's Galadima and he's headed over. Encourage. That high-up went through very quickly. And I do not like the fact that we're still 0-0 with literally one highlight in that entire first half. There is going to have to be a few players we bring on, it looks like. Especially considering the second highlight is for Partizan right now. Because if they take the lead, this is not going to be fun. I mean, what are we doing defensively there?
Emotional damage.
Serrano on. Do you know what? Inaki Williams 8 on it. Chief Galindo instead. We're changing our front three. Who's playing poor? Kappa's on a 6.5. Gorosabel on. This is not well. This is not what we need. Right. Torreya. Gorosabel. Paredes. We're still conceding goals in the penalty area. Torreya. He's looked for Galindo. He's found Galindo. Ruben Galindo. It's brilliant defending. They're fighting like beavers back there, chat. Fighting like beavers. And we are just not very good beavers. We're just allowing them to score. Right, Galindo, don't shoot. He has, I mean, it's a good save. I mean, he should have no right to get that on target. But yeah, this is not good. Right, attacking, please. Berate. Free kick is whipped in, headed away. Galadima's header is staved by Stevanovic. Atalanta are winning 3-0. Okay. Not good news. Right, Gorosabel. Down the line to Torreya. Paredes. Moncayola. Serrano. Serrano. Can you find the right pass? Into Martinez. Galadima. Martinez. Galadima again. Down the line. Serrano is not going to get there. It's not a great pass either. Right, we got to win that header. We have done. Sansei, Turrientes. That's another terrible pass. But Galindo's been given a gift. And right now we will take gifts like that. Because this is a terrible pass from Turrientes. And then it's an equally worse pass from Sampanora, knowing that Galindo is there. Come on, boys. Galindo. Too quick on the highlight. Too quick on the highlight for him to shoot for it to even be considered goal worthy. Right. Let's bring Rodriguez on. Let's throw people forward. We need a goal. Do we go double Volante? Yeah, we do. We go double Volante. And get the overlaps on. Increase that tempo slightly. And let's be a bit more expressive. Hit the early crosses as well. Get the balls in. Are we going to draw 1-1? Ooh, a late highlight. Torreya. Paredes. Sansei. Martinez, you've got space out wide. Paredes. Torreya. He's found Gorosabel. Don't shoot. Oh, he's won a pen. Oh, he's won a pen. We've got a pen late in the day. It's Serrano. He missed one in the last stream. We need this, Nico. Oh, I think he's Panenka'd that as well. Palek! Welcome in, my good sir. Hope you're doing well. Right, back to anchor, DM support. We'll drop you down to a box-to-box as well. Back to positive. Take this off, take this off. Back to normal. Disciplindo. Let's not throw this away now. Is this a Panenka? Yeah, he's just Panenka'd it. Partizan lost 6-0 to Norgeland. Oof. Sansei. Torreya. It's got to square it. It's back on Torrientes has hit the Denver. He's hit the Denver. But is it going to be back-to-back 2-1 wins? If we've come back from a goal down here, this is quite good news. It is. It's back-to-back wins, chat. For the first time this season. Jesus Christ. But it puts us into 16th. Only a point off the top 8. Berenguer is injured. Okay, cool. Not necessarily the best bit of news, but players performing well. It will be I probably shouldn't have played Torrientes in the last game, but I feel like wing-back defend actually might be the way forward. Given, I mean, we've conceded in both the games with it, but he's set to sign. Goodbye to you. Right, if we can beat Valencia at home, we've got Valencia at home, Betis away, and Real Madrid at home in the same week. So this is going to be fun. I'm doing well. What's happened? We have started this season awfully. We are 17th right now. We drew a Cadiz, didn't we? Yeah, at home. Yeah. But we're 3 points off of 7th, so like, it's still tight at the moment, which is... This is the thing, like, if we get a winning run together, then we're right back into European hunt. And all of a sudden, this bad run of form where we were all the way down here doesn't look so bad. It just requires us to win of like 3 or 4 games in a row and then not suffer from horror forms. Just keep consistently picking up dubs. Like starting here against Valencia. We've won our last 2 league games. Valencia is going to be a tough game considering they've started the season well. Centre specialist. Talk to Artola. Don't worry. Sort yourself out. How did you get a hip injury? He just broke down with a hip injury. Interesting. I'm not certain how that one works. Offers made for Unai Gomez. What is your potential? 2.5 star. Yeah, it's fine. I know I could have given you a new deal, but... Right, okay. Lazarte, Uri back in. It's at home, so I'm okay to feel like I can play 13-13. 15-14. Martin Rojo. In you come. Right. It's at home. Let's beat Valencia. Come on. Come on. The media have been on our backs for ages. Let's go and beat Valencia. We beat Valencia to basically win us the league. Let's do it now to stunt their good start to the season. Galindo's come short. Lazarte, Uri, Gorosabal, Vencedor. This is nice. The I say that's nice, and Marino then just dilly-dallies in possession. To be fair, he probably didn't have the most options on. Like, that's nice. Rodriguez. Serrano. Marino inside. Now out here. Torreira, nice. Marino again. That's a great ball. Serrano, Galindo. This is liquid football. Torreira. Oh, it's nearly the goal of the season. The goal of the season contender. It nearly was. It was such lovely football. Shikanov. That's an interesting one. They've gone short. And now Hugo Duro is free. He's hit the bar, but it's gone over. So we don't mind. Right, Uri. Good start at least. The passing did look good, yeah. Marino. Guillamon. Marino into Vencedor. Marino, this is 2 or 3 times now. You're dilly-dallying in possession. Guillamon. Lazarte. Rodriguez. I mean, it's a couple of times we're just dawdling in possession. This is lovely. Lay Galindo. Lay Galindo. Galindo's in. Brilliant touch. Oh, he's hit the post. That's 2 good chances that we've had now in the opening 10 minutes. Encouragement needed. They love this. Gaia. Amaro. Right, can we win this back? Gorosabal wins it back. Torreira, what a ball that is. Galindo's in behind. For 3rd time's the charm. It's Ruben Galindo. Torreira with an absolute peach of a pass. Galindo in behind. And I don't know what the keeper's doing. But we take it. We take it. Highlight from kickoff, though, is not what we want then afterwards. Unless we can win it back and score from it. Then we don't mind a kickoff highlight. But otherwise, no thank you, FM. Quartes, Fofana. Amaro. Now Torreira pushing inside there has left space all around. And now we've just allowed ourselves to get all mixed up here. It's wide. It's fine. It is fine. Praise the boys. It's been a good opening 20 minutes. Just what we want. Gorosabal getting a yellow is not good news. But here we are again. Guillamon. Torreira. Vencedor. Torreira. Can he find the right pass? Marino. There's runners. He's used Torreira. Vencedor. Square it. Galindo. He looked onside. He is onside. It is beyond special. It's 2-0. This is liquid football. The runners are piling on. Torreira, Vencedor there. And Galindo's onside and he's drilled it into the bottom corner. It is sensational from the Bilbao boys. Let me see that thong. Right, let's not concede on the stroke of half-time, please. Oh, Padilla comes and claims. You love to see it. You've got Lazarte. You've got Uri. Vencedor, Gorosabal. Torreira has got a bit of space. He's been pressured, but he's found Galindo. We've kept the ball nicely in this game. And Torreira's been kindly bounced to. Serrano! Oh, he should score past Mama. That is a chance. Galindo's corner, Lazarte can't get there. But that is a sensational half. This is the kind of football we can play. Why can't we do this every week, boys? Galindo's corner. It's whipped in. It's headed towards goal and it's saved by Mama. Who then plays it long. Uri wins the header. And we pick up the second ball as well. Serrano, back to Rodriguez if you need. He's beaten his man and Shiganov has dived in. The referee hasn't liked it and Shiganov is off and Valencia are down to 10. It's all going wrong for Valencia here. And this moves us up into 11th as it stands. Vallecano do have a game to play though. Gorosabal throws it in. Marino, we've got Betis away in midweek, so we can look to maybe start to think about potentially making some subs in a few moments, especially if we pick up a third here. Serrano heads towards goal. It's always a difficult effort, that. They've played it long. Can we win the header? We've not won the header, but we've won the second ball. The defensive wing-backs there, just sitting in place. That is nice. Now Serrano. Galindo. There's runners. It's Ivan Torreira. Oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. This has been the best performance of the season, without a shadow of a doubt. Fantastic, bombastic indeed. And now I think we can look to take a couple of players off, like Gorosabal, who's on a yellow. Marino, for example, because of the fact he is looking a bit more tired and is not necessarily playing the best. And that is going to be it. Just for now. I don't want shot maps, actually, because they never give us anything. A fourth here, and it seals the deal. You're right. You've got Seanasea free. I mean, Guillemon's not done well there. He was not the nicest of passes into him, though, it will be said. Fofana. Can we pressure? Can we win it back? Sands. It's played forward. There's a bit of space, but Padilla keeps his clean sheet intact. Can we win the header? Get this out. It's headed away. You love to see it. And Serrano picks it up. And now we can counter. Serrano. He's used Torreira. Guillemon. Oh, he's tried to force that through there. Right, let's give... Right, Rojo. I think we rest the front three. Rojo, what footed are you? Left footed as well. Well, Naki Williams will come on here. Who's got the reasonable and reasonable? Do you have a side preference? Because Pino doesn't. No, you don't. We'll bring Jeremy Pino on the right and Rojo on the left. We are 3-0 up. We can rest players now. Is Lazarte at the back post? He is. Interesting. Padilla is key. He wants his clean sheet right now. With 5 minutes to go, I don't blame him. Andre Almeida's corner, and it's headed away by Uri. You love to see it. Koba line into Amaro. They've started to pick up a little bit in the last 10 minutes or so, but it shouldn't overly affect the course of the game too much to where we're panicking Mr. Mannering. Seanasea, could we counter? Jeremy Pino, oh, we can counter. Inaki Williams is in for 4 and he should probably score. He probably should score. But it's been a very composed and comfortable performance. And it's 3 wins in a row in all comps. It's back-to-back wins in La Liga. And that's the way we can play football. Turn dominance into victory. We're up into 10th, chat. We're up into 10th. Let's really build on that momentum. I agree. Galindo with a brace and an assist. You love to see it. And we continue what I think has been an impressive run of form against Valencia. Yeah. It's not the worst run of form in the world against Valencia. Definitely signs to be happy about. For sure. Betis, who are in 3rd, should have rested. We will do it now. I think we've won our last 2 games away from home at Betis 4-0 as well. Yeah, we have. We've won the last 3 against them, which is always a good sign. Let's hope we can continue that good run of form, which would give us a nice platform heading into the Real Madrid game. Match tactics, match review, community outreach. Match tactics there. Is there another or is that? Yeah, November there probably would be another international break. She picked up on the first rain. And then like that. And then Almeria away is not a horrible game either. Therefore Trabzonspor. Trabzonspor at home, nice. A Getafe away in the same week isn't also nice. If you tell me we can come out of this week with 3 wins out of 3, I'll rip your arm off. Even with this curse formation. Yeah, the couple of tweaks I think have helped that we've done. Munoz there. I think the wingbacks being like wingback defenders made us more solid because it keeps that back four. We're not pushing too far on. Drop into positive as well, so we're not too gung ho. Like we've got that clean sheet now in the bag to warrant it and prove that it looks like it's starting to work, which is good. But Real Madrid will be the key test. If we can beat Real Madrid at home and Valencia at home, like the top 2 in the league right now, in the same week, like the board expect us to lose this game. Given our start to the season and how Betis have started the season. But I'm laying on the fact that we've just come off a win against We've just come off a win against We've just come off of the big win against Valencia. That is what we're coming off of now. That's a huge. It's a big result in a good game, like in a tough game for us. To where I'm feeling they're La Liga's leading goal scorers. Okay. Now they've signed Emil Smith-Rowe. Interesting. That is an interesting transfer. There we go, yeah. We got there in the end, Chuck. Like, Betis are only 2 points off top right now. They're 10 points clear of us in the league. But we've got a highlight here. Vencedor, Guillamon, that's nice. Torreira. I mean, he's gone for goal there and nearly found it. It's audacious from him. Galindo's corner and it's hacked away. And Torreira lets it go for a throw. Maybe wasn't the best decision to go for goal from Torreira, but like you can't blame him for having a try. Masuaku's cross. Borja Iglesias heads over. That's fine. What is Borja Iglesias' jumping reach, by the way? Because I know he's a tall boy. 15. What's Lazate's? Because I think it's like 14, isn't it? No, that's 15 as well. Okay. So he should be able to cope with Iglesias in the air. Encourage. A draw here isn't the worst result in the world. Torreira's headed that in the wrong direction, really. Rodri. It's a good ball to Masuaku, that. Can we stop the cross in? We can't, and they have gone in front.
Emotional damage.
That's their first shot on target as well, which is annoying, because it's a wonderful finish. I thought that might have been a second yellow to Smith-Rowe there for a second. Gorosabal. That's a nice turn inside. Now we've opened up the space, and there's Serrano. He's got to score and has scored, and we respond instantly. That was lovely from Gorosabal to turn inside, and the reverse pass from Galindo there is brilliant. The keeper sells himself massively, but we don't mind that. Right on the stroke of half-time that as well. No, let's not concede even closer to half-time. Oh, that's a mistake. You've got Serrano free on the left. He's been forced a bit wide. Serrano square... he just couldn't quite square it. A very even game. 1-1 at half-time is probably fair. Keep going. Keep going. We're playing well. Our left-hand side probably a little bit better than our right-hand side right now, which kind of matches with the match ratings for them as well. But Rodriguez coming forward. He's got time. Uses Marino, who finds Torreira. Galindo with a bit of space. It's a lovely spread to Serrano. He skipped past the challenge brilliantly. Square it. He has done. Torreira. Oh. Rui Silva claims. But that's better again. Let's not concede from the set piece. Good header away. It's whipped back in. Smith Rowe had all the time in the world there.
Emotional damage.
Why? It's because he's free on the edge there. Like, we just don't see him at all. Yeah. This has been even. How do we change it? How do we change it? I think Vencedor not liking big games is an issue, so bring Torrientes on. Moreno's in danger of losing his head, so he brings Seanasea on. And Torreira was on a 6.7, wasn't he? 6.8. I don't know if I want to remove Galindo from that right side. From that central spot. But I'm going to for Inaki Williams to come on. Just to freshen up from Torreira, who's not had the best of games. Highlight. Guillamon. He's looked for Galindo. He's found Galindo. And Galindo's hit the post. We've had 3 or 4 chances in this game that we haven't taken. Nothing too crazy. Come on, boys. We're going to have to push for it. We're going to have to push for it. But yeah, and I don't really want to change too much to what we do. I'm actually going to take that off and do this. Come on, boys. We don't deserve to lose this game. That is for certain. We don't deserve to lose this game. Guillamon is knackered. We're going to have to bring Moncayola on. We're going to double Volante it just to see if we can get a highlight. It's added time now, so we've got to throw a few things on. One more change. One more change. Where is it going? I think it's going... I think it's going to go Emmanuel for Rodriguez. Encourage. We don't deserve to lose this. We don't deserve to lose that. Their front line. Look at their front line. Like... I know that's who they've brought on, so... Yeah, because Smith Rowe got a brace. Especially, yeah. It's It's definitely a transition period. That's why I know it. I know it is. But like, I feel like we didn't deserve that defeat. I definitely don't feel like it was. I definitely don't feel like we deserved that defeat. That one hurts a little bit. That one definitely hurts a little bit. But a win against Real Madrid is all of a sudden something that we can definitely like. I feel like our home form is definitely gonna be the Flavio Costa to become Chief Scout. I don't think he's better than my Chief Scout I've currently got, but I need to look through my staff again. Come on, leaps and bounds. Camavinga is an issue for us. But Camavinga has caused us a few injuries in terms of goals coming from deep. So I might get our anchor man to start man marking him from the start. Get somebody on him. And it'll probably be Turientes in this game. I don't think I'm going to fancy Vencedor. Unai Gomez is off. I don't think I'm gonna go for Vencedor in this game. Although he did play well in the Valencia game, so I might give him the benefit of the doubt. Especially because we're at home. I feel like big games away from home matters more. Who's Inigo Lopez? I'm guessing he's... Yeah, so he can choose where he goes. Like, look at the clubs that are bidding for him. We're on a C-. They're slightly disappointed with this season. I don't blame them for that right now. I'm slightly disappointed myself. I think we're going to go with this. Serrano is now starting to get upward arrows. Torreira isn't. Galindo is. Galindo is now 4.5 stars as a shadow striker. I feel like Galindo is very much is one of those early bloomer players where I feel like Torreira is going to be more of a late bloomer, as is Serrano. Especially now both of them are playing consistently. Like, Torreira, Serrano, and Galindo right now, as it stands, is going to be the front three for like this season and beyond until people develop. So, getting their relationship forming early is huge for us. This is an interesting Real Madrid front three. There's no Vinicius Jr. in there. Right, corner is whipped in. They've... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, Lazate's near post. Who's marking? Is Vencedor at the back post against Akanji? That's a mismatch. Right, okay. That's an easy fix, though. That is an easy fix. Wait, no. Yeah. That is not the start we would have wanted. A goal conceded from a set piece 3 minutes in. What? Are they anxious? Yeah. Encourage. Right. Rodriguez has done well there, right. Guillamon. Serrano. Guillamon again. Vencedor. Can we find the right passes here? That's nice. Gorosable's coming forward with it. Torreira. Galindo. Oh. He's just snatched at that, Galindo. He probably had a little bit more time than he had to think about that. Than he thought he had. Rodriguez, oh, that's poor. You can't lose that to Dallo there. How is he one? How has he sniffed out? He sniffed out two deflections. That's what's happened. That is the 2 goals. What's his off the ball? 15. Like, that's annoying. He's playing as a DLF. Our wingbacks are not having fun right now. We're not going to berate. We're going to demand more. They pressured by the feedback and anxious. We've not played well in this first half at all. Especially our fullbacks. Right. Let's hope the team talk works. They've subbed Vidovic, which is interesting considering he scored 2 goals. Maybe that might change the way this game goes. Galindo. Torreira's picked up a knock. Surprise, surprise. And he's shot over. Is it hampering him? It is affecting him. We'll give him 5 minutes or so. See what we can do. If we can get another highlight before the 60th minute. If not, we'll take him off. No, let's take him off. Berenguer can come on. I should have brought Emmanuel onto the bench. In danger of being booked? Yeah. Vencedor is on a yellow card, so let's bring Turrientes on. Galindo right now is on a 6.3, which I don't like. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to move Galindo out there and bring Inaki Williams on instead of Berenguer. Get something different down the middle for Real Madrid to think about. Oh, that's not good news that we've made these changes and they're still on top. Corner whipped in. Right, we've headed that away. Can Marino get there? He can't. Asensio, we just allowed him to walk inside. That's a great save from Padilla. What about your team's positioning? What do you mean, Chuck, by that? Encourage. Positioning attributes on my defense. Uri has 14, so not great. Lazarte has 14. They're both 14 on the centre halves. Rodriguez is still on a 6.3. I'm going to bring Galadima on. Martinez has 17. Paredes has 16. Maybe they are the better two. Maybe they are the better two. Maybe I'm playing the wrong two. But I want to get Lazarte playing to develop. That's the thing. Right, Inaki Williams has won that. Right, can we find something from this, please? Galadima. Serrano. A goal here. I mean, there's no support for him there. Right, we've won it back. Nice. Counter. Galindo. Inaki Williams has got pace to burn. It's a terrible pass, but we've won it back straight away. Galadima. Serrano. Whip across in. Inaki Williams. Brilliant touch. There's one back. It's late in the piece, but we've got hope. Encourage. Come on. One more highlight, FM. Nah. Ooh. Late drama, potentially. Uri's won the header. Akanji. Militao. Asensio. Can we win this back? Can we win it back? They're just passing it around us right now. They've gone long. And we've won it back. This is what we want. Possession of the football. Guillamon out to the right back. Nice. Gorosabal, drive. Oh, that's terrible.
Emotional damage.
Oh. And that comes from Gorosabel turning around and losing it to Vinicius Jr. The thing is, we're back down into 15th now with 2 defeats in a row. It's still so tight, though. That's the thing. Right, I'm gonna look at Paredes and Martinez next to each other. Because if having that better positioning is going to help us like that, then maybe I give them the run. But I just want to improve Lazarte, but maybe it's loans rather than first team football. Maybe putting him down to the B team. It's just we don't have the... At least I don't, Chuck. That is not the case. We are struggling this season, and I'm confused as to why. Because we've done really well in the seasons before. Maybe it was too many changes in one window. Greenlaw misses out. Okay. Right. See, like, I mean, he's currently working for us. That's why. That's why he's backing us. He's currently working for us. But it's nice to see that our staff are coming out publicly and backing us, I suppose. Why have I got double match tactics? We're funneling it into them today. There's conundrums upon conundrums upon conundrums. Not about to let down. We're not going down without us fight. We should win this though, which will put us hopefully in really good spot to qualify for the Europa League knockout stages. Right, do you know what? All matches. Galadima is coming off the bench. I don't care. Where is Emmanuel? He is in. He is going to be there in all matches. Who's he wanted by? Yeah, he's not coming. He comes on. We'll play Kappa. I'm going to change the back four. Paredes and Martinez. I'm going to see how they work. Moncayola will come on. I'm actually... Yeah, we'll do that. But I'm going to play... And we'll play... Berenguer instead of Torreira. Europa League time. At least if we can continue... If we can go out and do well in the Europa League, then I'm quite happy. Like, at least if we qualify, it's one of those where I think a season in Europe could do a season without Europe could do us a favor. But I think trying to do well in Europe this season whilst we're in it is still a priority. Let's not concede straight from the off. Like, beating Legia, giving us a confidence boost will be nice. We've hit the bar. Penref. How is that not a penalty? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Right, Turrientes. Berenguer. Well, that's a red card early on. Right, encourage. Let's not force anything too crazy. Let's play our game still. They've played that long. We should win that. We haven't. Are we actually going to concede to 10 men here? No, because we've got Padilla in goal. It's fine. Right. Nothing's really working right now. Right. Galindo, free kick. It's whipped in. It's headed away. Serrano will pick up the ball and then lose it instantly. That is a terrible touch from Serrano. And now he's out of position. But Marino's covered the gap brilliantly. Galindo now. Emmanuel. It's a brilliant ball. Great header. It's wide from Marino. Oh, that's a chance. Right before half-time. We've got another one, though. Serrano. Galindo. Driving with it. He's beating his man on the outside and finds Serrano! That is...
That was liquid football.
It's brilliant from Galindo. It's a wonderful run, and this defender slows down. I mean, the keeper probably should do better at his near post, but the lead is what we have, and we're controlling possession now, which is good as well. We've had 70% possession. It's been an easy day at the back for Paredes and Inigo Martinez. Berenguer, Kappa. Paredes, Kappa. Paredes. This is nice. Controlled in possession. Nothing silly. And then what a ball that is. And Galindo, oh, and he's nearly found it. He's nearly found the back of the net there. Oh, Moncayola, that's lovely from you. Ball over the top will be straight into Padilla, comfortably. And he'll use Inigo Martinez. Turrientes, Marino, Moncayola, Serrano, Emmanuel. Can we find the right pass? Martinez. Marino. He's looked for Berenguer there. That's not the right pass. We don't need to force anything. That's the thing. We're winning right now. I say that. Why do I talk?
Emotional damage.
Paredes has just been bullied there. He's just been bullied there. And they've hit us on the counter. They've gone long again, right? Martinez will win that. Okay, switch it over to Kappa. Nice. Right, come back. Again, there's still half an hour to play. We don't need to force an attack. Serrano got Galindo's run though. Galindo's in. Oh, that's twice. You have a fairly strong left foot, Galindo. Fairly strong left foot. And you're putting chances like that consistently wide. It's not even like you score them like 1 in 3, 1 in 4. Like I don't think I've seen you score a left-footed shot drilled into the corner like that. Berenguer, Turrientes, Kappa. This is nice. Again, sensible to go back if we're gonna lose possession. Moncayola, Serrano, Marino. This is lovely. Square it. Galindo. That is beautiful. He's onside as well. Nope, that's not the one we want. We're starting to hit. We're hitting a little bit of a form here. We can't really take too much into consideration of the Real Madrid and Betis games, considering how high they are.
That was liquid football.
It was indeed. I mean, Emmanuel there has not done very well. That's played over the top. Paredes has seen to that. Turrientes, Moncayola. I mean, that's an interesting pass that he's got away with. Kappa. Galindo needs to make that run in behind soon. Marino. It's come from somebody else. It's come from Serrano. And he's dinked it in. And we've carved them open there. And that's better from us. This is better from us now. Moncayola heads down. Okay, claimed comfortably. It's then played long, where they've got Yuri Ribeiro in space on the right. Who's that chasing back? That is Paredes, and that was a great tackle. It's a shame we haven't kept the ball. But that is into the gloves of Padilla. We have not made a sub in this game. I probably should. Berenguer's not played well. We'll give Torreira a little bit of a run. We're going to also bring Galindo off and bring Inaki Williams on. And Rodriguez on for Emmanuel. Paredes being bullied was the only thing that concerned me there. Has really concerned me defensively right now. I know we're playing 10 men Legia Warsaw, and Galindo's found space again and has scored brilliantly. Think that's his hat trick? Oh, it's his second. But that is a lovely pass over the top from Moncayola. It's probably more meant for Berenguer, but Galindo's pace has meant he can get there. And he scored 2, and now we're taking him off. But we have Villarreal on the weekend. Rodriguez, Inaki Williams, Serrano's free, brilliant. It's a hat trick for Serrano now. That's what we needed. This is the game we needed. Let's build upon this. I don't know if I'm gonna... I might play Turientes and Moncayola in the next league game. Because I'm fairly certain they had pretty good last games there. I mean, Guillemon's still injured. And it's Villarreal at home. Turientes dropped what? A 7.4. And Moncayola dropped a 7.7. Yeah, I think I'm going to start both of them in the next game. Serrano getting a hat-trick is good for his confidence as well. Did I just say I'm going to give them a day off? I hope not. Serrano has got the quality. We just need him to consistently show it. We should be very happy with scoring 5 from a 2xG. That's the kind of game we need. Because a lot of the time our issue comes from the fact we create XG. Like if I go to the data hub and I look at the XG table. XG table. No, not last match. Let's go to La Liga. Can I look at the XG table on here? Yeah, here. Like, look how much we're underperforming our expected points. Like, we've conceded 5 more than we should have. And scored 1 less than we should have. And we have 7 less points than we should. We should be in 6th right now. Like, we are the biggest underachievers on expected goals. On the expected points. That if we hit a run of games, like Almeria in 5th, Jesus. There's not really necessarily a run of games where you can say, yeah, because the teams you would expect to be underperforming are probably overperforming this season. But like, the thing is that we're creating the chances, we're just not finishing them. Which is Chelsea in real life. Kappa out for 2 weeks is not what I wanted to see. Not gonna lie. But that Valencia win is still the best performance we've had this season. That Legia game was also pretty good. So 17th now. Atletico are having a terrible season just like us. But like, Yeah, Almeria, like, are playing well. Like, they've just lost to Betis, who are in second. Betis are unbeaten this season. Okay, that makes me feel like our defeat is a little bit... Makes me feel a little bit better. But still, knowing we could have probably taken something from that game kind of does then hurt me. Real Madrid have only lost to Barcelona. I mean, we've beaten Valencia, which is, like, okay. I mean, our B team are doing okay this season, which is nice. The fans want us to beat Villarreal. The board are expecting a draw. A win here is huge because Torreira's back up to 3-star. That's nice. And he's developing now because he's getting a consistent run of games. It's an international break after this as well, which annoys me slightly. Because I feel like we hit a run of form. Mikel Montero. Yeah. I'll let you choose where you want to go. But, like, if I look at this, a win here puts us onto 15 points. It puts us back up. Puts us up with Sociedad and Levante. Like, and up back into that pack again. And all of a sudden, we just don't look like we're in a we're struggling. Right, is Goni? He's knackered, so but we're gonna bring him onto the bench anyway, just in case. I think I am gonna go for Moncayola and Turientes in this game and just see how it goes. Because they played really well against Legia, and I want to see if they can do it in a league game. Because if they can, then that will give me confidence to kind of go, actually, do you know what? They might be the two. I know, like, I know Vencedor and Guillamon are probably the better of the two, but, like, if we can put in a good performance here with them two in the midfield again, it might give the other two something to think about when they do come in. Veltman coming forward, decent cross, Danjuma heads over, that's fine. Encourage, come on, boys. Gorosabal does well there. Torreira, right, we've got time. Let's not force anything. Let's also not allow Danjuma just to press us like that. Oh my goodness me, what's Padilla done?
Why's he going for his foot? You've got arms, use them.
What's he doing? Has he tried to pass that out? I don't believe what I've just seen from my keeper. And now that puts us unnecessarily on the back foot. Right, we found Torreira. Right, he can hold. That's nice. Right, now you pass Padilla. The other time you use your hands. Turientes, that's nice. Gorosabal. Uri. I played Uri and Lazarte again. I probably should have played Martinez and Paredes. Uri. Into Gorosabal. Torreira. Gorosabal. This is nice. Into Marino. Nice. Moncayola's got space. He's found Galindo. It's Serrano. It's wonderful. That is a brilliant equaliser. When we play football, boy do we play football. And it is absolutely a joy to watch. Welcome in, Bay. That is a goal.
Twat! That was liquid football.
Liquid football indeed. And Galindo providing for Serrano, who made that run in from the left. Campagna whips in the cross. Can we win that header? We've cleared it away. Right. We haven't won it back, though. Campagna with the ball again. Right. Can we win it high up the pitch? No. Gorosabal, you've got to tackle. You've got to put something in. You haven't, right. You rise there to cover. Now comfortable, and let's calm it again. Galindo, Moncayola. I mean, we've nearly lost possession, but we've kept it and got away with it. Serrano, sensible, nice. Go back. There we go. Lazarte, you've got time. Let them come to you. Don't obviously do something stupid with it, but this is nice. Serrano, find the pass. Moncayola, Galindo. Oh, that is brilliant. He's offside. Oh. How close is this? Oh, he is, yeah. But that was so much more better. You've been unlucky so far. I have faith in you. You have the ability. Encourage. Right. Again, there's no need to panic. You're right, Marino. Again, no need to panic in possession. No need to force anything. Lazarte, Serrano, he does have a knock. That's not the best news to see. Torreira, that's a great ball. Galindo's in. Oh, it's brilliant defending. Can we win it back? Let's not be caught. Let's not be caught now. Jackson looked offside. Jackson looked offside. He's not. How is he not onside? How is he not offside?
Damage.
Who's played him on? Is it Gorosabel? Yeah. Why is he so deep? Why is he so deep? Read where your defensive line is. Right, what? 12, that's why. And he's deteriorating. Why? That one moment of just switching off costs us all that entire work we've just done to get level. Like, what's Serrano feeling? Hampered. Okay, I'm going to have to bring him off. He did beat the offside trap, yeah. Serrano, Galindo, Torreira, Galindo, that is lovely. Oh. The composure, Galindo, just the composure. Serrano's going to have to come off. Berenguer's going to come on. Sansei on. Turrientes off for Vencedor. Come on. Hello, Lynx. How are you? Long time no see. Jackson's got pace. Jackson's got pace. And he's hit the Denver. Okay, thank fuck for that. Right, encourage. Because we've played we've played the better football. They've just hit us on the break, and our defense switches off so much. I don't see the opposition defense switch off, but there again, I just see us switch off. Like, it's a long ball. Go and challenge for it. We just allow it to come to us. Just living your best life. Nice. Right, Berenguer. That's poor. They've gone to a back three now. Can we win this back? No, and what? This is a goal. This is a goal. I don't know how it's not a goal. Oh. I right, I just yeah. But then at the same time, if your defenders step up, I've played defense a lot of my life. If your if your centre half step up, as the fullback, the players on the other side, like, let's watch this goal. Like, and we're gonna slow it down a little bit, and we're gonna unzoom in, so we can show it. Like, when he's here, the ball is over this side of the pitch. As that right fullback, he's looking towards his own goal right now. He's not paying attention to where the play is. He should be... Yeah, tuck him round, the right decision, yeah? But... Because Uriah's keeping tabs on Jackson, yeah? He's tight into Jackson, which he should be. Lazarte should be... Lazate's my stopper, so he's... Being a little bit higher is probably where he should be, right? But Gorosabel here should be looking across and seeing, actually, I need to hold my run. Because now as this progresses, look how far deep he is before he's still not turned around. Like, that shouldn't be happening. I don't, because if in that phase of play we're playing that higher line, he should be looking at that as well. And that's where the 12 defensive positioning comes in. Because then Jackson goes in and scores, and obviously it goes to VAR, and but like, and because of that, he is gonna be dropped. Like, yeah, like, how, like, we're on an E, we're 17th again. We don't deserve to be here. Like, we're doing well in the Europa League. We're up into 5th in the Europa League. I don't understand why we just can't seem to score right now. I have... Do you know what I'm going to do? I didn't think I'd have to do this in this save. But I feel like we're snatching at chances. So I'm putting shoot less off on them. We, of course, don't have anybody in goal 50 yet. We're not at that stage in the save. Odriozola will be a great signing, but he wants us to qualify for the Champions League, and we're not going to get that this season. Not unless all of a sudden we win like 15 games in a row. Not the way we've been playing right now. It would be sod's law if we won the Europa League, ended up in the Champions League whilst playing second tier football. I feel like if we got relegated, we'd be sacked though. I feel like we'd be sacked before we could get relegated. Like, I genuinely feel like that would be the case. Junior Beta is just getting injury upon injury. Are you injury prone? No, you're not even injury prone. Like, I don't understand why you just keep getting injured. The Copa del Rey starting. We've got that to defend as well this season. Atletico have sacked their manager. Klopp looking to explore loan options for Lenormand. Did I just see that correctly? I like that. I like the sound of that. 29 years old. He is Basque. What would the loan be? What? The wage is fine, but why an extra $1 million a month? And they want a mandatory fee of 29 mil at the end of the loan. Like, loans are like really? I know I said I was going to keep money for there, but if I can then do that and sign him in January, that's a centre back that replaces Martinez. And he would come in and start ahead of Lazarte, and I'd still have money in the bank to be able to do what I wanted with, like, not do what I wanted, but sign a fair few young players again this summer. We lead player development. We've got 48 produced players. It's pretty darn based. Didier Deschamps has gone to Raymond this save. Yeah, he's off. They're willing to discuss a deal. Where has that come from? Yeah, because he's playing DLP. Yeah. Like, no. Like, let's be realistic here. If I keep suggesting, if I keep making bids, are you just going to keep asking for 60 million? Like, is that really where we're going with this, Real Madrid? I've just given you 210 for Galindo. I mean, only 25 of that was up front. Hello, Rams. Can we just... like... I'm not paying 60 million for Lenormand. Like, he's good, but he's valued at like 34 million. Like, I am offering you decent money for him. Like, I will offer you above his transfer value, guaranteed. I'm not offering it all up front, though. I mean, it's not all this year, babe. I will put that very much up front. He hasn't really played much. And I'm considering, he's only 17. I'm considering loaning him at the moment. And which might make you unhappy, but like, Can we stop? Can we stop with this nonsense? This is as much as I'm offering. What? So you can get. So that's more than his release fee, Real Madrid. I don't think you understand how maths works. And if I'm doing that, if I'm offering you 60 million, I'm doing it over a lot more years, and I'm not paying you anywhere near 60 million. The closest you're getting is like 40. Do you know what? I'll add you 20% in Excel. Do you know what then? If you... The thing is I haven't even asked Lamond if he's interested. He deserves more... Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like, right now, he's had, like, 6 appearances. He's developing, though. That's the thing. He wasn't for a little bit, but I feel like he's starting to hit his stride now. I mean, Chelsea top of the Premier League's based. I wish I was top of La Liga. I wish we was actually... I mean, he would be a great signing for the future. 5-star potential. He'd be interested in a loan move. I could do a loan move for you. Because you're 16. So it's about £1 million for the loan. For 6 months. I didn't have to pay for mine. Nice. Right, we'll give him that. Because a 5-star potential left back is something that I'd want. Real Madrid, I'm not dealing with Real Madrid anymore. If a player goes to Real Madrid, that's it. That's it. We're not signing them anymore. Because we're gonna be extorted like this. Yeah, well, Real Madrid have got 25 million each year coming for like the next 6 years from us. Ah, it's one of those. It's one of those saves. It's one of those saves. Right, Almeria. Right. We need to start picking up wins. The fact that I looked at the XG table and we're sat in 6th in the XG table. Are we still up that high? This just hurts me. Like, Sociedad are underperforming. Sevilla are underperforming as well. Like... there is... The thing is I know we're playing well. We just don't... Which is why I'm put shoot less often on right now. Because if we start scoring goals now with shoot less often, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind that that's all it took. Especially if we... I mean, I shouldn't be just skipping through press conferences like that when I'm on the verge of being sacked. Because for some reason in FM, if you're on the verge of being sacked, second from the left doesn't always work. Padilla wants a new deal. That's fair. I'm prepared to give it him. We'll arrange talks. Down at like 14, I'm okay with. First choice keeper, yeah. I'm down at 14. Remove that and put that to 20, and we can kind of talk. No yearly wage rise. 15k. 15.25. 15.25. 16. Okay, 16. Rodrigo, Courtois, Mbakani, De Ligt, Wrench, Fella, Mendy, Casemiro, Tonali, Soler. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, is this FM21? Because if this is FM21, that doesn't surprise me with Martial. And is that Harvey Barnes as well? It is FM21, yeah. Martial is really good in FM21. I had Martial and Mbappe as a front two for France, and it won me everything in 3 years. Like it won me the Euros and the World Cup, like first time of asking. In my Glory Hunter. Right, okay. We're back from the international break. I'm actually... What is Goni like? 12 positioning as well. I'm actually going to play Inigo Goni this game. Gorosabel pissed me off in the last game, so he's going to be dropped. He's ineligible because he's got the game on the same day. Never mind, I can't do that. Because if I move a B team player in there... Okay, you can, for some reason, play. You are not a left back, though. You are not a right back. You are left-footed as well, so you are definitely not a right back. Let's bring Seanasea in, actually. He's very much no nonsense, but 16 positioning. I'm not going to start him, I don't think. Just because the pace isn't great. But... And also... Yeah, I need to change my corner. I need to change my set pieces around. I'll do that after stream. He's also ineligible because he's playing for the B team. Josue Sans it is then. Please don't be ineligible. Thank fuck for that. We're going to have to play Gorosabel, which annoys me slightly because Kappa's still injured. Right. If shoot less often allows us to... Like, allows us to build and win here. I'm going to love it. If not, I'm going to be scratching my head at what we're doing. Oh my goodness me.
Emotional damage.
Of course, that's his first goal for the club as well. Back post corner. With Lazarte at the near post. Yep. I just need a tool squad. We just don't have a tool squad. And that's where Galinda, I think, is as well. Because I haven't sorted out the set piece tactics yet. This is lovely football. Gorosabel. We can play the pretty passing game all day long right now. Serrano, Galindo, Serrano. It's lovely. Vencedor from distance. He doesn't have shoot less often on. The fact that my anchor man was that high forward. Galindo's free kick is headed away. Are we going to get countered here? No, Vencedor is back. Lovely. Right, again. Sensible in possession. Lazarte out to Gorosabel. That's nice. Torreira. Galindo. Oh, and he's put it wide. He has 15. He has what? 15 or 6? He has 15 finishing. And the amount of chances I see him miss is crazy. We're down into the relegation zone with this defeat. But we're creating the chances again. It's infuriating that we just don't have the players to seem to score right now. Genuinely, I feel like just doing chance conversion training for an entire week. Like, just to see. Serrano, please do not shoot. Thank fuck for that. Guillemon into Serrano. It's a great run from Serrano. And Galindo just has the simplest of chances. You think you found the next Zidane in Madrid's B team. I mean, sign him now before they develop him. And then you can never sign him. Free kick, win that header. We haven't. And that's hit the bar. So, you know, not really what we wanted before halftime, but... Right, come on, boys. Encourage. A win puts us on 15. It takes us up to 15th right now. Encourage. Like, we've got a 1.45 XG. Like, am I actually going to have to reduce the tempo even more to try and see if we can... Because we're holding like 60 to 70% possession in most games now. I'm really struggling to understand how we're not scoring goals. And like what FM is doing, like FM is really going to give me a headache thinking about how we don't score goals right now. A tight? Yeah. I meant surprisingly good players. I looked at the thing as well, though. Like, they are playing narrow. That's the thing. So, it's helped me in a way. For a player worth 13.5, no. Right, highlight. Come on. I mean, Galindo's made the running behind. He's been found. Galindo, it's straight at Samuel. Is that Badish at Portugal? Yeah. Like, we've created nearly a 2xG in that game and I've only scored 1. Bay, I said earlier, but it's for the complete, like, we've got a -3 goal difference, yeah? This is giving me Chernovo Season 3 vibes where we conceded 91 goals. But for the other reason, like, Chernovo was because we couldn't stop conceding, and here it's because we can't score. Like, you remember that season. You probably remember that season more than anybody in this chat right now. Right, Gorosabal suspended. So we will play him in the Europa League. Oh. The best season of football I've ever seen on FM. I don't know. I don't know if I'd go that far. Yeah. I've got a funny feeling I know what's coming, Rams. This is my instructions in possession. I'm tempted to put this on. Okay. I'm trusting you with that one, Rams. He's 5-star. Ooh. I need to stop looking at 5-star potential players that have already got contracts, I think. I mean, if you have better mentals, I might sign you on loan though. He's already on loan from Valencia. Interesting. 4.5-star potential centre back. No pace. I don't want a no pace centre back. 6'4" midfielder. 4-star potential. I am very tempted by the. I'm very tempted. Very tempted, especially as an anchor. I'm feeling very, very tempted as an anchor. He might get a loan deal. Miguel Angel. He can't tackle, so he would have to be in here. That is interesting. A 5-star potential right back. Again, he's not got the pace, but he's 6'1". When a Cam is better as a ball winning, he kind of reminds. He's like a Joelinton new gen. I need to do some scouting for some youth players. I don't want to be spending a lot of my money on these, but there's so many 4.5 to 5-star here, like Cristobal. I mean, he's at Real Madrid sub. The likelihood of me ever signing him is 0. But there are so many players that I need to have a look at. Michel Lopez. Ah, you walked so we could fly, my good sir. If he now becomes like an absolute machine, if he hits that like potential quickly and just becomes a machine, like, don't worry, I'll be buying you back. I'll be doing. This was a kid I was gonna sign. And the only reason I was gonna sign him, he's 18 and he's 1.5-star. He's 6'4". He walks so we can float currently, yeah. I still need to record tomorrow's TikTok, but I probably will do that tomorrow morning before work. If he has good player instructions, he's a sexy anchor. Yeah. I can't remember his name now. This guy. No, not this guy. It might be this guy, actually, yeah. Yeah, it was that guy. They're all in my shortlist of players I can sign. A Sankor. Come on, right. Beat Trabzonspor, get our 4th win in the Europa League. Sack looms right now, which I'm not happy about. I don't think I was ever close to the sack at Chertonovo. That is one thing. Padilla's got a new 4-year deal. Right. He is out. He is out. And he is out. He is out for 1 to 2 days, and the game is tomorrow. Like, what are we... Why are we... Like... They had 0 expectations. They did, yeah. That was the great thing about them starting in the 3rd tier with that save, is they had 0 expectation. I'm fairly certain I was a club legend there. Because I won them a major trophy and got them to a European semi-final in 14 years. It hurt my head a lot, but... Right, Galadima, I'm actually gonna... do that, but you're needed for today. Like... No, I don't play you. Moncayola is out. Um, I'm actually going fairly full strength for this. I'm going full strength for this game. I'm gonna see how it works with my first team. It's Trabzonspor at home. We should be winning. Just go up to the board and say that, yeah. I think my board would love that, Rams. It's a trust the process kind of game, yeah. It's a kind of out with the old guard, in with the new right now this season. And if we can find a way to win, I mean, if we won the Europa League, I think the board might keep me, but because we'd end up qualifying for the Champions League. Imagine I win the Europa League, get relegated, and get sacked because of it. That would probably be the ultimate fuck you in FM. Right, Rodriguez, win the header, nice. Lazarte, Guillemon. Right, again, sensible in possession. Nico Serrano. Galindo's in behind. Galindo, please. Oh, it's a great goal. It's absolutely brilliant.
Oh, wow! Oh! That is beyond special. Here he is again. Here he is again. That's astonishing. It's absolutely world class.
It is world class. It's a brilliant finish. He should have chipped the keeper. He should have. He's in again. Oh. This feels better, though. We're up into third in the Europa League. Whatever we're doing in the Europa League, we just can't seem to do in La Liga. Torreira. He's found Serrano. It's a wonderful pass. It's a great save. Serrano's finishing. 12, okay, makes sense. Torreira's finishing. 11, makes sense. Galindo hits the bar. See, that's the AI this season. There's an opposition striker there that just nods that in. We've not got that. We've just not had that all season. I love that Vencedor. Lay the pass. It's a terrible pass. Mikel Merino's in. Oh my goodness me. That is one of the worst finishes I think I've ever seen. Vencedor. Come on. Torreira. This is nice. Galindo's made a run. So has Serrano. He's found him brilliantly. Right pass. I mean, it's gone in somehow. It's terrible goalkeeping. It's terrible defending all around there. How Serrano can get ahead of his man like that. That's what happens with us normally. And then, like, that's just unfortunate. And then the keeper should save that at his near post. Right, well done. I mean, Rodriguez has been bailed out there by Vencedor. Gorosabal, Torreira. Torreira has been finding this pass all night. Galindo's round the keeper. Oh, that is sexy. You didn't hear the liquid football one, so we'll play it again.
Twat! That was liquid football.
In practice, Newcastle is hard as... name is no taken. I can see a little bit, but I don't think it's as I don't know if it is. But how are you doing anyway? Like, I can see the restrictions you have, especially early on in the save.
Emotional
We can't.
damage.
What? Look, on FM23, do I get a 37-year-old Lewandowski? No. I mean, unless you like, golden oldies, maybe. The Newcastle team first season isn't horrible. It depends on what system you're playing with them. I mean, why not? I mean, if you're gonna bring him out of retirement for Newcastle, why not? Lewandowski, no. Zlatan, yes, because it's Zlatan. It's a shame Right, Galindo corner. It's in. Lazarte can't get there. I have a 6'6" man at the near post of corners. I think has won one header all season there. Vencedor, Uri. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Why do I have a feeling we're conceding a second from this counter-attack? Well done, Uri. Torreira. I mean, that might be one of the passes of the season from Torreira. Galindo, Marino, and he's missed it. How am I supposed to make I could have made a TikTok from that with the pass of the season from Torreira there. I mean, he's been spraying passes like there's no there's a sweet left foot clip from this one.
That is a beautiful spread. That's like a nice buffet, that.
It's like a nice buffet, that. Beautiful spread. Like, we've created, like... Rejected your contract. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame, Rams. Almiron's left you. Who's Almiron gone to? Galindo's in behind. And it's a great save. He wanted... That's a lot of money, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that, Rams. Galindo corner. Mikel Marino's won a header, but Lazarte still hasn't won a header from a corner. Right, let's make some substitutions. I feel like we're okay to. Seanasea in. Let's bring Berenguer on for Serrano. Give him a break. I want to get Galindo a hat-trick. We'll bring Galadima on as well. Saudi Arabia. Ugh, yeah, grim. Lazarte. Galadima, Lazarte. Right, what can we do with it? Lazarte. Berenguer, Galindo. Torreira's in behind. He deserves a goal. And he's got himself one. That is
absolutely superb.
Thank you, Mike. Absolutely superb. The crowd, they've loved it.
It's absolutely world class.
It is absolutely world class. And then sell him off and buy Jeremy Pino. Yeah. If you could have done that, would have been great. Seanasea heads it across. Uri's missed from 3 yards. I mean, we've created I feel like... Is that Mark Bartra? Okay, that's interesting that Mark Bartra is now at Trabzonspor in this save. I still got Pino, but yeah, because he's worth double Almiron. Did someone say Jeremy Pino? They did, yeah. Rams loves Jeremy Pino. But we've hammered Trabzonspor. And Torreira, a goal and 2 assists. He's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And that ends what has been an absolute inconsistent stream. That is what we've done tonight. This has been our form. Inconsistent. And we are 17th in La Liga. I mean, that's unfortunate. 4 hours. He came back and 4 hours later got a 2-month injury. That's rough. That's rough. That's what we've done. This is how we sit. 17th. Some news for you. What's the news?
Shalom, shalom.
Oh. Okay, he's there in real life. I did not know that. Name is not taken. Thank you very much. for the follow. If you are new around here and haven't dropped the follow, it would be very, very much appreciated. But that is where we are going to finish up for today. I have some thinking to do. Hope we get a next luck crease mega. I've needed one all season. I've needed one all season. The luck's working for us in Europe. We're third in the group. We just can't do it in La Liga. We've got 13 points from 14 games. My head hurts. The thing is, we've got a -3 goal difference. We've conceded 26 and scored 23. But I feel like we should have scored a lot more. We should have scored a lot more than what we have. And I'm at a loss. Didn't even know that if you win... Yeah, you do. And if you win the Carabao Cup, you get Europe as well. If you win the Carabao Cup, you get the Conference League. If you win the FA Cup, you get Europa League. But I am back on... Is it Saturday? Yeah, no. I'm back on Sunday. I am back on Sunday because I'm working Saturday night. That's right. I'm not going to be streaming when I'm at work. So I got to Europe whilst at 17th. Yes. Thank you very much. We're back Sunday to try and recover this absolute clusterfuck of a form. And yeah. Let's go and find somebody to raid. Thank you to everybody that has been here to watch the embarrassment that we have been so far this season. Roll on the recovery on Sunday, indeed. The TikTok is in the chat. The Twitter is as well. The Discord is coming. And the VOD channel. So if you missed any of the streams or want to catch up with how the save's been doing, that is the place to go and watch them all. I am back Sunday. Let's go and find a raid. Let's go and find a raid option. Oh. Do you know what? I think we might do it. We might do that. Yeah, we're gonna raid Breezy. We're gonna raid Breezy. Breezy has just started to go live. He is doing... He's on his journeyman. He's with Ajax. He is with Ajax and he has got a transfer window stream. By the looks of it from his name title, his stream title. So, go and drop the love over to Breezy. I will be back Sunday. Go and follow the links and the Twitch and subscribe. Follow the Twitch, follow the TikTok, follow the Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube. And I will see you all next time.